Hello everybody, this is Brad. We're watching the Summer Game Fest 2025. I don't think I've ever recorded a reaction to the Summer Game Fest show. I usually only ever do Nintendo Directs.
The energy. Hello everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time.
Well, that we hope will define the industry because everything's been taken over to freaking AI.
I saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead.
Dante.
Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
A world premiere, you might say?
Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
Let's see.
Lots of great games. Now,
I've heard Expedition 33 is really good. I want to play Split Fiction. Of the games I've seen here. Although I am kind of interested in Elden Ring.
Crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest...
Challenge now is also to see how much of this industry is being funneled with AI, or that they're trying to push AI into all the games so they can push out more and more games. As far as I know, Steam does not allow for AI-powered games, or it's not supposed to, I don't remember, but anyway. Let's see.
In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
I mean, regardless of whether it's even a good game or not, these gigantic projects where these big game companies, and I'm going to try to make this quick, these big game companies are pouring millions and millions and millions of dollars into a project. Oh, here we go. Copyright music, I'm sure, right out of the gate. Oh, this is going to be a fun night for the YouTube copyright bots and everyone who monitors that crap or whatever. Anyway, let me try to talk over it all. Anyway, these studios keep putting just endless money into some of these games, and then like the Conquered situation where like they don't even last hardly any time at all. They pull the games from the shops. I mean, imagine you were excited for some of these games that just got killed off immediately, and all the people who put at some points years of work into a game for them to just kill it just like that. I mean, it's a waste of everybody's time. I mean, sure, as long as the artists and all the people on board got paid, that's what I guess that's what really matters, as long as everybody's compensated for their work. But imagine you spent that long trying to present what is video games are art. I think they should count as an interactive art form. But, and I mean, not to take away from this, this looks very different, very twisted, very disturbing. Mortal Shell 2. Maybe not from me. I mean, that metal song kicking in was pretty cool, though.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus fight, or even live.
Oh, here we go.
Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game
Back to
events.
the AI discussion.
Tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again.
I'm skipping the Star Wars event because they've got that Darth Vader stupid AI thing in there that they had to issue. Like, oh, we didn't mean for it to say slurs with a dead man's voice.
In the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I wonder if the voice actors for Jonesy and Hope are actually going to be brought back. Okay, that did sound like them. That's going to be them there walking. There's Jones.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Okay, it sounds like they brought him back. Is that it?
I think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest.
I saw Jonesy.
I
gotta pretend I keep up with this game.
With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima. Aki, great to see you. Mr.
I've never
Kojima,
played Death
The
Stranding.
World Tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
Hello, sir.
So, let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Looks like a hospital. See, I feel like it's just like I don't want to criticize the game for doing like the super realistic graphics, but I mean, I just,
Over here, please.
it doesn't inspire me to see this because all this is just flexing like, look how detailed we can make our character models now. Like, that doesn't impress me. Like, it's cool. Like, on a technical level, like, that's cool,
No smoking,
okay.
please.
But I like when video games look like video
So
games
you are
instead of them trying to. I don't need video games to look like live action. It's the same reason why I don't care to see live action adaptation of the cartoons, because I like that they're cartoons. I mean, it'd still be a good game. Let's see what happens.
So thank you. We're good for today.
Notice that we jumped from Fortnite Star Wars to this.
Neil.
What?
I'm pregnant.
So you made it then.
Sorry.
That guy looks like he hasn't slept in like 3
You
days.
really don't remember me.
What a branding?
You're alive.
Smack.
Stop. 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 Stop.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I love you.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ました
last
け
time
ど
on
マツさんがやっ
DS1,
た
I like how he asked
Kojima,
Kojima, I was like,
by Max.
今彼はもう
he's like,
And of course,
could
by
you tell us about
story,
these characters? And he's like,
he will not
no.
be in
ニールっていうのが
But this time,
マツさんの代わりというかそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did.
Can't tell you about the characters. That would be
まあ
spoiling it.
And Cliff was a very popular
まあクリフを超えるようなキャラクタ
but I
ーを作ろうとしてまあルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
に
Luca
なったと
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
いた
worked
だい
great.
て
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined
Every time he
by
says
many members
DS2,
of
I
the
think
cast and
Nintendo
sharing,
DS2.
a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it.
We said,
And
Troy
let's just
Baker?
say this is
They
not the
skipped.
last that you've seen of
Nintendo
Neo this
skipped
weekend.
the
Leave it at that.
2DS.
あの
They did it out of order.
Yes, I'll show you the gameplay scene
あ
of
の見
Neil.
に来てください
So
It was
hope you
it was
enjoy,
DS,
we'll join us
3DS,
Sunday,
then
too.
2DS.
Excellent. All right. Thank you
Nintendo
so much.
got their
Hideo
numbers
Kojima,
backwards.
Everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Bye bye, Mr. Kojima.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in
Copenhagen.
intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic-scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Huh?
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Yeah, we don't really care about that.
But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war.
He's like, God told us not to kill, but I don't see God anywhere here, so, or God's not here.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending.
Live by the sword?
I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
How did I know you would say that? I'm surprised he didn't drop the live by the sword, die by the sword line, because he
But that's just
talked about picking up the sword. Perhaps just a little bit too cliche. Wait a minute. That looked like a pretty massive field. That was interesting. Like a Hyrule Field-sized
That was a
battleground,
very cool new
like that.
project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the
Sonic the
legacy of
Hedgehog!
racing action games within
That's
the
what I
Sonic
got the
franchise. Crossworlds
Sega
brings
Sonic
other
the
worlds and
Hedgehog
familiar
arcade
faces
game
to
running
Sonic
on the
Racing, including
Legends mini
surprise
cabinet
guest
back there.
characters being revealed here at SGF.
Oh, I think this got leaked. I think this got leaked. It still makes me laugh to think that there's a Sonic racing game because Sonic can run faster than all of these cars. It's a gimmick. I mean, everybody's doing Mario Kart rip-offs anyway. Huge roster of characters and tracks. This actually looks... The visuals for this remind me a lot of, That looks like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, actually. And beyond. Hey, it's Hatsune Miku from Fortnite. Is that like the go-to for anything? Like, hey! It's Yakuza, correct? What the... Hey, it's the guy from Smash Brothers! We got Fortnite and Smash Brothers in this? Wreck-It Ralph was in an older Sonic racing game. Woohoo! That is
Coming in
interesting.
September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here
Sonic's
to talk
daddy.
about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing
wait a
Cross
minute.
World is the next
He's wearing a
generation
Shadow
of
shirt.
the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart
a
racing
minute.
game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Shots
So
fired!
You can race against all of your friends
Take
across
that,
all of
Miyamoto.
the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Oh. I just Minecraft just not excite me.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're
I'm sorry,
excited
that
to
was not a
reveal
good joke.
brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story. that
Dark
awaits its
fantasy
time.
world. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Time. For some,
No.
it heals. For others, it wounds.
I started to say Soul Calibur.
And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our
Jeez.
hopes lost long ago.
Alien demons?
But you You have the power to change all of this.
I do?
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Huh. This is kind of interesting. So it looks like this dude is also maybe a bit demonic himself. What is this power, though? Are you going to be jumping between, like, the past and the future? Code Vein 2. Next year. Okay. I guess that's one to keep up with. Epic Games Publishing presents... We are waiting for you. You're waiting for me? A lot of games with mutant zombie monster aliens. Well, that was a robot, so... gotta shake things up a little bit. End of Abyss? Okay.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Yeah,
Crooks beware.
the not old Mickey Mouse.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys, fake cheese wheels.
And
This looks
those
really
who do
good.
anything
See, this is
to
what I'm
save
talking about. I don't need to see every single, like, individual hair on a character's cheek.
Oh boy.
Troy Baker in a video game. Breaking new ground, baby.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer.
You
We've been talking
remember,
for a while about
Nolan
this
North
project,
did
which
say
builds
years
on their
ago
recent
that
launches
if
of
you
Kill
want to be a
Knight
voice actor
and
in
Age of
video
Darkness,
games,
but this
you
takes
just pretty
things
much
to a
have to
whole new
wait for
level.
him
It's a
and Troy
premium,
Baker to die
real-time strategy
because
game built for
they're gonna
PC
get roles
based on one
forever.
of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Fantasy franchises. I missed what he said at first. Well, it's not where my head went.
You know how the game is played.
I know how to play a lot of games.
But this is not the game you know.
Dragon. Was it Elder Scrolls something?
This is your legacy.
No.
You decide who wins and who dies.
He's no selling everything, dude. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait. Okay, Dragon's dead.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I don't know why my head was sitting. I was like, there's another media property out there that dragons are heavily prevalent. It's not just Elder Scrolls. It's not Skyrim. It's and I did not think about Game of
For the
Thrones.
global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
He said global premiere just so he wouldn't have to say world premiere. You're not slick, Jeff.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Not if they're smart.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Oh boy. God, you have to freaking copyright music. I mean, don't do this to me. Don't make me have to replace the music or whatever, or mute it. Whatever I end up deciding to do when I start editing this. Although this does look pretty cool. I gotta say that. I'm not gonna be having a good time when I have to erase audio from this video. Thanks a lot. That's an ugly looking creature. Flying through the sky. Hello. Just a flying, okay. Flying around. Booty. A strip club, okay. That's interesting. Is that E.T.? Like a miniature version of E.T. That looked like Dr. Evil. What is happening in this game? Like, don't get me demonetized, Jeff, because you want to show some video game booty. Come on, man. You're killing me here. Okay. That guy's drunk. Okay, keep your hands to yourself, fella. Look at that. We got dolphins in here. Star-Lord now, I guess. How you doing? I hope that plane doesn't crash. That was a chaotic trailer, dude. It got me interested in it, though.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. And this time, there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But
Isn't
that,
every
believe it
sequel
or
a
not,
spiritual
is not
successor?
all from
For the most
Munfish
part?
today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant
God, that
cube.
sounded...
I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know?
I'm so glad we still have TikTok in the post-apocalyptic world where
powerlessness.
cubes filled with land and water can just float in the sky.
How did the whole of humanity miss it?
What is that outfit?
And Did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
What if the cube is flat? What if it's not a cube, it's a square? Or let me blow your mind. The cube is round. Angel? Okay. Oh, you just got a baseball batted. They love some booty. Okay, now, you're doing this on purpose, dude. The cube.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube.
They be
You can see
horny
there
in the
where
Atomic
edges
Universe.
Are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Oh,
universe.
yeah. This is not a new
Retro
reveal,
game
but
coming to
this
PC
looks
and
cool.
consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but
15.
so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Oh, 15 in total. I wonder if they'll add more as a kid. Oh, Rocket Raccoon. Okay. She-Hulk. You just killed him, didn't you? Again, this is the type of stuff I want to see in video games. Look how colorful it is. It's just, it looks so good. Look at him. I mean, Rocket looks so cartoony and whoa! She-Hulk got bigger. She-Hulk smash.
This isn't hell.
Okay, they moved on pretty quickly from that.
What is this place? You don't have a chance.
Sekiro? I don't know who develops that game. I'm just trying to guess.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Onimusha. Ah. I probably sounded stupid when I said Sekiro. I was just trying to think samurai game.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
What? What was that combination of words he just used?
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
Where's Arlo?
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here?
It's the Muppets meets Punch Out.
Waste my time.
Jesus! To save the only home he's ever known. Hey, there's Arlo! No, that was Cookie Monster Jr. God, it killed him.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Take control of a flimsy puppet.
This maid ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
This is one of the wackiest things I've ever felt. That boxing. Punch Out with the Muppets. They've got to do some. Give me
Super
Elmo
fun. Gotta wish list
DLC.
that, right? All right. Well, next it's time to see the announcement of a
Oscar the
brand new
Grouch is
game,
the secret final
The
boss.
Deception We Trust.
The Deception We Trust?
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Killer Inn.
Tricks. I'll get to the point.
An edgy enough name?
There's a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits.
It's Among
The
Us.
guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of
Some
murderous
Kingdom Hearts
mystery.
music going.
Complete quest to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
I actually like that. That's a pretty cool looking game.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a
20?
game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year.
Like
From
I
Embark
said.
Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
It's getting to the point where it's taking like half a decade or longer to make some of these games. And now you see why. How important is it for a video game that you can see every single individual hair in a character's eyebrow?
You don't have to walk this path alone.
When you think about it from a game development perspective and you wonder how many days or weeks or months it takes to get like that much detail put on a model, like that's when you really start like to scratch your head. Again, it's cool. Like technically it is impressive.
You are in control.
But I don't know, does every single blade of grass need to have animation? Well, geez, it blew her up. Looks like your partner did it. Hey, you might want to go after the big robot crab there instead of turning on your fellow human being, assuming there was a human being in that metal suit.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th,
I don't know anything about that
2025
game.
for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto
Dune.
the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Okay, never seen Dune, read Dune. I know that there's like big sandworms though. I think, isn't it that like you have to be very careful how you walk on the sand because it's like Tremors, isn't it? Where like if the sandworms notice you or something like that. There's something to that effect. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. That must have happened in the past. Or maybe not. Are there even sandworms in this world? Oh, there we go. There we go. You didn't make me a liar. Thank you, Dune. He looked disappointed. Uh-oh. It looks like the two former friends are now enemies. There she is. Uh-oh. Okay. Not a bad trailer. Got me interested a little bit.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void.
When the void calls.
Try as I might to quell their advance.
More demons.
'Twas all for naught.
There better be a Doom trailer of some kind. Well, this could also be Monster Hunter-esque. Join the Sentinels. No clue what this is. Wield the power of the gods.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
Is it another game where maybe you can travel through time? Or, well, freeze time?
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
A lot of games playing with the idea of, what if we go back and fix our problems before they start?
Return to the past, where your journey.
Return to the past. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Watcha!
Every hero's tale begins.
Didn't they delist that Samurai Jack game from a
But
few
the
years
true
ago?
lead of the story has yet to emerge.
This is an anime game? I think it's an anime game.
Easy. I will never forget my cause.
It's an anime game.
To you, sir.
Just as he once came to me.
I think I've seen this before.
Tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
That sounds like the real world.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimus?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have seen this before. Wuthering Waves. Is that how you say that? I actually do want to play that game.
Rat in the vessel.
Oh, here we go. Here's something different.
Such a tiny nuisance. I know all the secrets.
Little robot. I think we've seen this before too. I don't think this is a new game. It's hard to tell what's new and what's not because we don't get the big world premiere announcement.
Come back.
Memories in Orbit, Mio. That may have been new actually.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Okay, they're showing off a lot of Epic games. Why is Epic all over this? A lot of like playing around with different styles of animation here. We had puppetry earlier, and stop motion is just a different sort of puppetry. Is this like
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
I thought it was going to be like one of those co-op games. Out of Worlds. Okay. That one was interesting.
What a really unique and different
So
game.
we've seen now
This August signals
stop
the release
motion.
of
We saw
Mafia:
like
The
an
Old
old
Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia
Mickey, or like
franchise
early
from the
Mickey
team at
Mouse
Hangar
style
13.
Steamboat
It's a
Willie
gritty mob story set in the
animation
brutal underworld of
style,
1900 Sicily.
and we've
Here is the Summer Game Fest
and we got
trailer.
that. So there you go.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro. Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Oof.
This family.
Come on, man. Have you never seen Paul Blart? No one wins with a headbutt.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO
we're getting
play and
horny
will
again.
also support
Here come the
advanced
Legos.
apps, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Wait, Split Fiction. Now, this is interesting because they're doing a Lego game that's just Lego, but Epic has also got Lego Fortnite going. So this is clearly going to be something much different than that. Huh. You play as you play as like the smallest little block. Oh, okay. This is actually kind of clever. Okay. You connect to the bigger pieces and use them to build your path. Okay. I don't know that I would play this, but they built a whole spaceship. I don't know that I would play this, but this is a really clever concept. Like, you know, coming from like to do this is cool to do with the Legos. Okay. That was cute. Maybe not for me, but cute.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon.
Do it!
Some with squirrel suits, thank you.
Oh,
Some
she's
with
not gonna do
science
it.
Smarts, and
God.
some with serious
Howdy,
attitudes.
y'all!
Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny.
She did it. Thank you. Thank God she did the Sandy voice. Okay, we're getting a new
Evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and
Who was that?
ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers
Is that Tara Strong?
ever seen.
Or is that her?
Would be able to
Maybe it's go. Okay, what is this crap? That was Tara. That was the poof. The magic begins. Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Well, that was different.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC.
She wasn't
expansion
kidding
of
when
Lies
she
of
said
P
she was
to
sworn to
transport
secrecy
players back
because,
in time
Jesus,
with
they
new
just
characters, environments, and of course,
dropped
opposing enemies
like
and bosses.
5
Here's the
seconds worth of
exclusive
gameplay and just dipped out. They only showed off SpongeBob and the fact that the Fairly Odd Parents are going to be involved with that. Not quite what I was hoping for. I was... It could still be fun, though. Ding. Oh, the bells stopped. Calamity Ganon is free again! Actually doesn't look too different from Calamity Ganon. That is just Calamity Ganon. Just less red. Hey, it's Wolverine. Oof. Well, that's disturbing. You just stabbed somebody with a giant creature's spine. A big-headed crocodile. Calamity Ganon again. That is Calamity Ganon. Lies of P. That's Calamity Ganon. Don't lie to me. Nintendo's gonna be a calling.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Sorry. I had to check that. I had to check to make sure I was recording because all of a sudden I got the fear in the back of my head that I had forgotten to hit record. Okay, the Doki Doki Literature Club.
At the front of the dinner table where he used to be.
5 chairs empty.
5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of egg.
What is this audio?
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates upon plates.
Plates upon plates of cannibalism.
The garden is lush and green. And everything's lovely. Dinner's ready.
Fractured blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
So, haunted house? Is he gonna kill you?
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade & Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade & Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade & Soul Heroes.
Blade & Soul. Is it worth it to do these like 10-second clips? Okay. That was Rocket Raccoon's cousin. Okay, this one looks a little more interesting. Yeah, Liza P gonna get Nintendo on him for copying Calamity Ganon. Oh well, there you go. God, well, we gotta appeal to the weebs to give a little girl a machine gun, Gatling gun. Anyway, that's interesting. That looks like a Bleach character. Nintendo gonna sue. Whoa! Wait a minute. One Punch Man. Oh God, what's his name? I can't remember. Dude, look at Saitama. This is an official collab with look at him. Wow. I'm glad that Saitama's still sticking around. Supposedly he's coming to Fortnite in the next season that's supposed to be superhero themed. The 7 Deadly Sins game. Okay, we have we've moved from SpongeBob, puppets, and stop motion animation to the weeb section. I've never seen this show. I mean, it looks pretty cool. This game does. Like, any game that's got, like, really bright colors like that is instantly gonna grab me. Like, I don't know anything at all about what the story's supposed to be about, but... I mean, look, I'll make fun of the anime games all day long, but I think that they're much more visually interesting than, you know, how many leaves you can put on a tree. we are continuing the trend of just more demons. The 7 Deadly Sins Origin.
Is available today.
Oh.
This is a technological showcase set
An
in the world
Unreal
of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
Oh, wait a minute.
Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Oh, this is an epic. These are all games that are gonna, I guess, are being made in Unreal Engine, and are being published by Epic. Keep the AI out of the games. Let the creators do what they want to do. Give them the freedom to make what they want to make, and it'll be. And that's fine. But quit trying to replace artists and actors and musicians with computer-generated crap. Jurassic Park.
Well, to help life find a way.
Jurassic World. I've played exactly one Jurassic Park game. I think it was an old PC game when I was little. I just remember you were supposed to avoid like poachers or something and kill dinosaurs that were trying to kill you.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Hello.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
We got a world premiere.
Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay.
At least she wasn't afraid to actually say world premiere like
bone-chilling
Jeff's been
adventure
trying
that
to
blends
avoid.
Intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Okay, so it's not a Shovel Knight game. Oh, look at this. This looks like a freaking the Game Boy Link's Awakening. Okay. Yeah, this is just Link's Awakening where you play as a rat. Okay. See, I like when creators do stuff like this. Like, want to make that look like that was ripped from the freaking Oracle games. Yeah, I like when creators do stuff like hey, you want to make a Game Boy Color game in 2025?
Our next game
All right.
comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final
Hey,
boss.
Kyle.
Well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the
Deadpool.
fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can
Maybe.
pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips.
Deadpool, yep, look at the Wade. We're finally getting a new Deadpool game?
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's oh
with
God.
cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
Oh,
Kick back and bask in
Jesus.
the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Then here comes more copyrighted music. Yeah, of course, because it's Deadpool.
The burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, this fucking thing, with Hip-Hop Satan. Oh,
Hip-Hop
don't worry,
Satan?
He's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy.
He's a fascist. He deserves it.
What the hell?
What was that?
Who designed this
That
shit?
Krang? He's wild, I am.
On this first. You're welcome.
Is that Ryan Reynolds, not Nolan North?
With fries.
Well, we may have spoken too soon on Nolan North getting all of the roles. I don't care about VR. There's Omega Red.
Man gets insomniac, and I get this shit. I'm craving Korean barbecue. Is that weird? Whoa.
God, I don't want to do VR. But it's Deadpool.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right.
Oh,
Next
it's
year at
Neil
Games-
Patrick
or last
Harris.
year at Gamescom,
Okay,
we
well,
announced
that's
Dying
different.
Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience.
Let me
building
voice
survival
Deadpool.
horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
It's always an important piece of information to have. Hello, zombie man.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
Resident Evil.
God only
It could
knows
be.
what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Could be a Resident Evil. That looked kind of like a oh God, I'm blanking on it. Tyrant. That's what I was looking for. Isn't it nice to know that even during a zombie apocalypse, human beings would still turn on each other? That's what that gang of dudes with guns look like. Like, I'm not about to let them eat me.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me.
Hey, you said a bad
The years
word.
he took for me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
Okay, I think I just saw a zombie booby. You're getting away with this stuff. This is the same show that had SpongeBob on it, for God's sake. Dying Light. Okay, yeah. Wasn't Resident Evil.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
You said a bad word again.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing? Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Yeah, we got exams tomorrow. We're drunk though. Let's go skating. Yeah, I said let's go skating, and then that's exactly what they showed.
On your greatest hits.
God, is this copyrighted music too? Please don't do it to me. Mom, who is it? I kind of like this animation style though.
Pigs, darling. Shit.
Oh no!
This year,
Run!
experience a retrospective like no
Run!
other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot. to spend one last night together before school.
Now, see, this is exactly how you know the difference between an adult and a teenager.
And with the
Adults
soundtrack
know
this
that toilet paper
it's gonna
costs
be
way too
one
much to be
hell of
throwing
a
it at
night.
people's houses.
And the
Okay.
Cure. I love
Yeah.
the Cure.
Yeah, we're getting copyright stricken as we speak. Yeah, all for one and one for all. We're the three musketeers, the three mouseketeers.
Nothing but the hits.
I do kind of like that art style, though. That looked pretty cool.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world.
No.
Where harmony reigns.
That don't exist.
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment?
What is this?
Your destinies are sealed.
We've gone back to the weeb.
There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
Hold on now. I think I've seen an ad for this game.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
No, I think
Are you with me?
no, I think this is not a new reveal.
No matter what hardships await,
I kind of like this animation though. This looks okay.
we fight for a future filled with hope.
This kind of works. It's got the anime style, but it's also got more of a simplistic look to it. It's pretty different.
Toa and the guardians of the sacred tree.
Sometimes anime can have a little bit of over-design.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike
I
from
guess
Bandai
I
Namco
guess
and
I
Doug
was just
Browning,
hallucinating then.
drawing
I've never
classic
seen
Japanese
that
art
before.
with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism.
Hey, let me tell you all about
Next,
how I
we wanna
saw this
introduce
game
you
that
to
no
a
one
game
else has
made
ever
by
seen
a
before.
First-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
Is that person sitting in the front row wearing a gigantic Dragon Ball shirt? Oh, you know this is going to be edgy because the company logo has a skull.
Just names on
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Not until I kill them all.
Not until I kill them all. Like street Sifu. Boom. This makes me wish we get another bully game. Parkour! We're definitely going full edgy now. We got the parkour in here and everything, dude. Oop. Oh no. Guns don't work on me, brother. And then I'll just pick it up and shoot you with it.
Bad dot line.
Uppercut. Oh, that was a nice drop kick. Oh, that was just unfair. Kicked him in the knee. Fight fair, dude. Oh, I guess not. Axe of Blood. I love these edgy game titles, man.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the
I
reveal of
actually
the next
will
game
agree
from
with him. I mean, that
Montreal-based
did look pretty cool.
Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion,
Uh-oh.
which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Wait a minute. Universal? The vegans, the robots, and the demons. What is this? Someone has to do something. This looks like a Scott Pilgrim, a new Scott Pilgrim game? Okay. I haven't played the Scott Pilgrim game. I mean, this does still look pretty good. I love these pixel style games. Just the yeah. The beat 'em up game. We may be in the era of the revival of beat 'em up games. Ninja Turtles, Marvel, and now Scott Pilgrim.
Brawling adventure in EX, you'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure.
He started
with
laughing.
a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing
Here's,
delightful ways to make you suffer.
Oh,
so enter the
God.
village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
I can at least appreciate that they've leaned into people's horniness for the gigantic zombie lady. That was funny. First Descendant. Boom, 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 boom. Is this more copyrighted music? More horny on the screen. Even more horny. If you were really hoping to see a lot of butt shots today in the media of your choice, they are giving it to you today at the Games Fest. It's another one. Yeah. Okay. I see this font all the time.
Since the dawn of time,
Everybody uses that font.
humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
Oh boy. What now? Okay, just let the bear eat the dude's arm.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
What is this? There's a zombie.
On something that's simply harder. Scum.
Scum. Now hold on just a second. Stop. What is this?
Your hard just got harder.
What was that? It launches like in what, 2 weeks? What is that, a game where literally everything is in there? Giant mechs, like wolves, zombies, aliens, just anything and everything can kill you?
Come with me.
I will say that the one benefit, here comes another game where it looks like they've spent way too long trying to make sure that every single hair on the character's face has its own individual animation. But at the very least, that looks better than the way they used to make games where the character would be, the models would look like they were trying to be real, but when you saw a cutscene, how would the characters talk? They would just open their mouth up and down like this and never emote at all. That was the best of the animation they would give you. I mean, if you're gonna blow the budget for your game up like way beyond what it should be, or way beyond reason, at least they're making them look good. A lot of shoot. Oh, well, okay. Hitman shows up.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan
I couldn't
Abrak,
tell what
CEO of
somebody
IO
shouted
Interactive.
something.
We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
Okay.
This week,
People love their crossovers, and here's 007.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
No clue what this is going to be. Now, I've never played a Hitman game. I've never played like GoldenEye or anything.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads.
Very
Thank you for
fancy
joining
hair.
us. Thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest.
I just noticed
Mads,
Jeff's
you are Cliff,
very
you're
yellow
also Agent
shoes.
47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of the Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
I guess he's going to be getting his hands dirty himself.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players.
Oh, my
James
back.
Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
Custom poker mechanics.
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing.
Wait,
all right.
what?
Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it,
Did he
guys.
say for
Thanks
only
very much.
30
All right, good to
days?
see ya. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so
Lego
make some
party.
noise for Lego Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
It's an
It's
action-packed
a
contest
Mario
to collect
Party
the most
knockoff.
golden bricks.
The most golden bricks?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted.
And what about our amazing mini games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Oh, they ripped off some of those games for sure. That looked like bumper balls.
Prizes around every corner. Anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Crossovers?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party!
Lego really wanted its presence to be felt here at this show.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
I didn't know this many people wanted Lego games.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Space shenanigans?
Danger. Reactor overload.
Is this space Overwatch? With aliens and robots? Maybe it's more like, maybe it's... Wait a minute. An artifact looks kind of like one of the precursor orbs from Jack and Daxter.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying.
This is interesting.
Is that the artifact?
That is a precursor orb.
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
It sure does look like one to me.
That wasn't our ship.
I don't know. That did look pretty interesting, though.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
This is interesting.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Is that him, the Blight? Like, in a state of, like, sleep?
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show and Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Seems like... Hold on. All right. Hold up. I hate to do this, but I gotta get up real quick, so sorry. Stare at the background for a minute. Hold on, let me just pause it. All right, I'm back. I had to go eat. I had to eat apples and bananas, okay? And we're back to see more zombie murder. Okay. Okay, ooh. Duh, that was a big head. That was scary. Jesus! That's disturbing. That went from disturbing to funny very quickly.
All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated
Mecha
shooters,
Break!
with its previous beta amassing over
I got a
300,000
new
current
drink.
players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the
That
answer.
seems to be like the big thing that everybody's waiting for. When's the release?
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Society has finally figured out how to build Gundams. Oh, I forgot. It just hit me. We got copyright music. This Daemon Ex Machina. This less anime. Although I do think this does look kind of cool. Okay. Boom. This feels like something that's going to have a Gundam collab at some point. I can't imagine a game that's got, like, it's not anime style, but I could see them going like, hey, I want to put some Gundams in this game. It's effectively a Gundam game anyway, from the looks of it. Gundam Wing. I never did finish Gundam 0000. I enjoyed watching that. This looks pretty fun. I've been dying to find like a good, like, giant robot game. Like, it seems like giant robot game doesn't ever tend to like do super well, or they end pretty quickly. I think there was a Gundam game that went offline not that long ago. So, that's unfortunate. We need more cool mecha games. July 1st. There you go. Less than a month.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
I was about to say, it sounds like Grounded. Epic is all over this showcase, dude. But
Mechanicals approaching.
they're really highlighting that all of these games are coming from very small teams.
We must now face a stark reality.
It's a Bug's Life. It's literally what it is. It's like
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
it's like if it's a Bug's Life if the ants were super intelligent. Or I guess they're aliens that have landed and they're the size of bugs. They've landed on their... Yeah, that's what it is. It's microscopic aliens. Kind of? I don't know. Those bugs look... well, that one looks robotic, so...
Whatever it takes.
Maybe they're not on Earth.
We find a way.
Okay. That was interesting, though. I keep saying the word interesting a lot.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Wait a minute.
Happy birthday to you.
There you go.
Happy birthday to you.
Sounds pretty twisted, though. But hey, Resident Evil showed up.
Happy birthday.
It doesn't sound like a happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Oh, you're back.
To you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。
Don't drink it, dude.
皆さんのおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。
Usually these big anniversaries mean some kind of collection.
なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。
There are big games
で
coming.
はこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
But surely you'll have something. Well, I guess not.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you,
I just
Takeuchi-san,
told
for
him
that
not
very
to drink
special
it, Jeff.
message. We cannot
Listen to
wait
me
when
for
the
once.
Time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
What? Oh, wait a minute. I mean, it's Kenny Omega. It's not going to be AEW. It's going to be New Japan. What? No. What? This is Street Fighter, and they've got Kenny Omega to voice Alex. What the? What? Kenny, what are you doing? What are you dressed as Crimson Viper? Kenny's going through a freaking split personality. Oh, it's Ingrid. All right. This is the best part of the show so far, to see Kenny Omega dressed as Ingrid. Who's left? Sagat. Oh. Bald Kenny Omega. Well, he's not playing them anymore, but this is funny. God, he's so tall. I've not even played Street Fighter V. But hey, kudos for them to actually get... I was really hoping that would have been really funny if they had Kenny playing Alex. I'm curious what Max is going to say to that. Who is this? This looks fun. Alejandro. Some funky music. Paul Bunyan. This is like a capture the flag. Like a capture the flag thing? Oh my god. Parker Spencer sounds like the most generic name I've ever heard. Last flag. Okay. Hold on now. Hold up now. This actually looks kind of fun. Oh, yeah. It looks like you hide the flag. Or you're transporting the flag. It's capture the flag game. What's the catch?
Wish list now.
Now that looked fun.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
I bet it's got demons in it. Oh, look, it's a pinwheel.
Is this bloodshed?
There's a Karak seed there.
Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Oh, yeah? I told you there were demons.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Naked. Costumes. Okay. Brass Lion.
We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here. Inspector that, find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jizzle, find Method, find Rico, you find Capital, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Wait a minute.
Find them.
A Wu-Tang Clan game? And it's like a hack and slash game? Rise of the Deceiver. Presented by Ghostface Killer. What? Wow. They didn't show much of it, but dang.
Ghostface Killer
They're
is
just-
calling on you
they're
to
just
rescue his Wu
a
brothers.
little bit of
Wu-Tang
everything in this
Rise of
show.
The Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing and is
Okay.
free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Hooray. My brother loves this game.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form.
I think I actually started a profile on it.
Advantage, adaptability.
It does look kind of fun though.
Me.
Like I love the idea for these games of these gigantic bosses on them.
Is yours.
Epic Games Store. One store, 4 platforms. I'm sorry, but like I only use the Epic Games Store to claim the free games. Like that's the only thing. I've never bought anything on it. What is this? Longgill Star Drive? Is this some other Hoyoverse game? It's got the naming convention. Closed beta testers. No, it's not Hoyoverse. I do want to, like, God, Splitgate I do want to check out. I never did get to play the first one. I wanted to. Withering Waves I want to play. Okay, this is a recap of some of the stuff they've already shown. Marvel Rivals. Sonic again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't buy games from the Epic Game Store. Nintendo! Holy crap! Cyberpunk.
I died. I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip.
It's
Long
funny
story.
that they bleeped it in this trailer for the Nintendo, but didn't bleep the
Here is
F-bombs from
another game
earlier.
Throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Love a kazoo. Gee. That's all I got, fella. Are you like related to Conker?
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Get it? 'Cause I'm throwing you in a well.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
What is this?
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
This looks like a combination of Conker's Bad Fur Day and Cuphead. I mean, it looks interesting.
Still look a little unwell.
Did you get it? Here's Splitgate.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing
Tacky
community,
hat.
we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Just look at that water placement.
Okay.
Done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop and you can't catch.
All right, so like,
He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal.
so what is this? Like, you're on different maps? God, more music. Oh, Jesus. Had to be Imagine Dragons, something that's definitely gonna get copyright stricken. But, so, like, I guess you can I don't know. It doesn't look like it's different worlds, or a different map. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, that is kind of interesting though. But I wonder, like what's the, how does the mechanic work? I mean, it will be interesting to see. Knock them into the storm. Okay. I know they were like hyping it up, but I was wondering if they might be doing like crossovers.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
The only thing Nintendo was going to show off at this was Cyberpunk on the Switch 2. I gotta light one up real fast. Ugh. $19.43. What is this? Ow. Don't you just love soothing, really elegant music being played over just nothing but violence?
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Project Century? Stranger than Heaven.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
He's getting hyped up. He acted like he was about to cry. Now, what is this?
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Wait, what?
My office.
Oh,
Coming.
Okay, I feel stupid. What? I want to say that name.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
What is that?
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
God, I feel like
Know that you are my hope.
I have the biggest brain fart right now. Well, I was about to say, I wouldn't say Resident Evil, but... Okay.
There you have it.
Was that a
Resident
fake out
Evil
earlier?
Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Okay. I think it's a pretty good show overall.
For the first time
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest.
I guess that's it then.
We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed this show. I know I joked a lot about the alien monsters and everything, but there's some really cool looking stuff in here. Some really interesting stuff. And like a lot of variety when it comes to visuals, which is something I love seeing in video games. And again, not to dog people too much on like when a game does go with the hyper realistic look. I like seeing the throwback to like the Steamboat Willie style stuff. I like the stop motion game. That I thought that was cool. And who knows if those games will actually be good games or not, but at least they're trying. And then that puppet game was just I never would have thought somebody would make a Muppets meets a Punch-Out style game. So there's a lot of interesting stuff in this show. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy the show? What were some of your favorite games you saw that were presented here? Anything out there in specific that like stood out to you? Let me know in the comments. Appreciate you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you at the next show. Till then, see you later.